Our trip along Route 1A takes us to Ipswich, where the spirit of choice could be rum. Also a favorite with the Cabot family, early North Shore settlers circa 1701.
They definitely smuggled some molasses.
And made rum. But the Cabot history goes deeper. Andrew Cabot says his ancestors became privateers allowed by the U.S. government to attack enemy shipping during the American Revolution.
Very effective at disrupting trade, which is an extraordinary pressure on the British Navy and government to end the war with America.
Centuries later, in 2011, Andrew Cabot founded Privateer Rum. His mission a bit less dangerous than some of his ancestors.
Certainly one of the goals of Privateer was to elevate the rum category. Going back 10, 20 years ago, the disproportionate percentage of rum was flavored, filtered, sweetened, spiced, some sort of manipulation. What we were looking to do is raise the quality of rum.
The Privateer crew came up with a fleet of spirits that are fermented cool and in barrels that expand and contract naturally when the New England seasons change. Privateer boasts private labels for area restaurants. Director of Sales, Bob McCoy.
We had restaurants and bars come up here to the distillery, spend the day, culminating in an opportunity to hand select and taste through several barrels to find their own unique rum.
Some of this private label rum is available to the public through the Drink Rum, Save Restaurants initiative. McCoy says 50% of profits support Mass Restaurants United, a group advocating for the industry's pandemic survival. Andrew Cabot says despite bars being closed and restaurants struggling due to COVID, rum is in demand.
We wanted to make products that could easily be mixed at home or at bars. I think rum is a surprise for most people. A lot of people have tasted industrial rum that's been around forever, somewhere between a bad memory and low expectations. And what's really interesting for me to watch is people tasting what we make for the first time and walk away saying, this is what I want to have in my bar.
Farther north in Newbury, this sprawling estate, the Spencer Pierce Little Farm, is home to a cast of high-spirited characters.
This is Roger. Roger is a 20-year-old standard donkey. Sometimes he's a pill, but sometimes he's adorable.
The farm, owned by nonprofit Historic New England, stretches 230 acres, including a home built in 1690 by wealthy merchants. Not a bad pad for Roger and his friends, including Comet, Sky, Captain, and Betty, who found their way here through the MSPCA at Nevins Farm.
We developed a relationship that brings animals here to the farm that are maybe more traditionally difficult to place as adoption. So we have farm hogs, which are 600 to 1,000 pounds, and old horses that are not considered rideable for one reason or another. Extremely loud donkeys like Mr. Roger over here, who is being very sedate, but he's a frisky fellow when he gets going.
Historic New England's regional site administrator, Bethany Duro, doesn't mind the noise.
We've certainly seen some children with special challenges that have responded to That's just Roger agreeing with me heartily.
Duro says Betty is a quieter resident.
She had a severely injured leg that had not been treated, and the decision on a farm would have been to cull that animal. The MSPCA looked at her situation, decided to attempt a surgery that would save her life, but remove her leg. So now you have a three-legged sheep. So she has now not only lived for another 11 years since we've had her, but she's now 14 years old.
The farm is open to visitors year-round.
We're not a petting zoo, but you can come and hang out with an animal and learn about them and talk to other people. So it's just a place to come and enjoy. If you are into history at all, we offer all sorts of public programs. We want people to come here and see this as part of their backyard, part of their community.
With Roger around, we can't promise it'll be a quiet visit, but it could be a fun one.
And a lot of them have extra reason not to trust humans, and they do. That's also really life-affirming, I think, for people who have been traumatized. So I think there's something really wonderful about that.
The grounds and nature trails of the Spencer Pierce Little Farm are open daily from dawn to dusk for walking, bike riding, and of course visiting the animals. Historic New England offers a summer program called Little Farmers, where kids can enjoy time on the estate, participating in different farm-themed games and activities. Coming up, more maritime pride.